Imagine a sprawling port under twilight, cranes idle and vessels docked. In late June 2017, a routine software update in Ukraine unleashed the most destructive cyber attack the world had ever seen. The attack struck amidst simmering conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Hackers had infiltrated the update servers of MEDOC, Ukraine's tax filing software, planting malicious code into an official patch. On June 27, 2017, the compromised update went live. Within hours it disrupted Ukrainian government agencies, banks, Kiev's metro and even Chernobyl's radiation monitors, proving how quickly a single infection vector can ripple through a connected society. This malware, dubbed Notpetya, wasn't normal ransomware. It used leaked NSA exploits like EternalBlue and credential stealing tools such as Mimicots to hop across networks, infecting any Windows machine in its path, though it displayed a ransom note. Notpetya provided a fake email address and no decryption key. Its objective was pure destruction, not extortion, a cyber weapon masquerading as a money-making scheme. Security researchers first noticed the worm around 5 a.m. Eastern Time. By mid-morning, they had named it Notpetya and tallied roughly 2,000 infected organizations. But its reach would expand far beyond Ukraine. The worm spread through Russia, Europe, and the United States, crippling factories, ports, and offices. The White House later attributed the attack to Russia's military, calling it the most destructive cyber strike in history. Maersk lost about $870 million. St. Gobain absorbed $384 million. Reckitt Benckiser faced $129 million in damages. Overall, the attack caused an estimated $10 billion in global losses. One casualty eclipsed the rest. AP Mahler Maersk, which handles about 1/5 of the world's trade. When the worm reached Maersk, it deleted 45,000 PCS and 4,000 servers, shuttering operations at 76 port terminals. Maersk relies on speed. It docks a ship every 15 minutes and processes containers in fractions of a second. With computers down, staff reverted to paper, phones, and walkie-talkies, keeping cranes moving through manual coordination. Remarkably, within 48 hours Maersk restored about 80% of throughput by switching to manual processes and rerouting cargo. 2 days later, they reopened online bookings. Yet the ordeal dragged on. It took 6 to 12 days for Maersk Line, Damco, and APM terminals to resume near-normal operations, and full restoration of all services took nearly 2 months. Maersk's entire Active Directory was wiped except one domain controller in Accra, Ghana, which had been offline due to a power outage. Employees transported its hard drive to London, allowing technicians to rebuild the network. Using that backup, they reinstalled 4,000 servers and 45,000 PCS in just 10 days. The recovery cost Maersk $250 to $300 million and forced partners who depend on its shipping to absorb additional losses. Notpetya exposed the fragility of global supply chains. A single compromised software update took down companies across 65 countries, proving that even indirect exposure via partners can be devastating. Maersk's network collapsed because all domain controllers were synchronized, with no segmentation or offline backups. Experts say robust network segmentation, timely patching, and offline backups could have limited the damage. The attack wasn't about money. It was about geopolitics. Notpetya introduced the concept of cyberpolitical risk. Conflicts between states can spill over into private companies. In the end, Notpetya's legacy is a stark warning. A routine software update triggered a $10 billion disaster, crippling ports, factories, and lives worldwide, securing supply chains, segmenting networks, and rehearsing recovery plans are now board-level imperatives.